Welcome to First Look Gnomes.
Your go-to podcast for dads doing silly things. Share tips for dads, and of course, the dad jokes and the bad jokes.
But most importantly, we're here to share our first looks.
Don't forget to send in your feedback to our fish pond of feedback.
And share your thoughts, questions, and own first looks with us at firstlookgnomes@outlook.com.
I died before episode 8. At least episode 7 I can skate. Because right now on Earth I can't do jack without the man up on my back. At least season 4, episode 7 we can pod.
Hey! I thought there was going to be something else there. I thought you were going to go into the whole,
No.
whole verse. Very good, Williams. Who sung that song?
I can't remember now. It's a 90s one, is it? 90s, 2000s.
I died before I wake.
I died before I wake.
Talks about Jesus doing his bong.
I can skate. Yeah.
I can't remember who sung that. Usually I'd be able to get that, but I can't remember.
Weezer? Is that right?
No, it wasn't Weezer. No. We'll remember. At some point over the next couple of episodes, we'll just shout, "Oh, it was such and such." Do you remember?
Another throwback to the 90s, like the last episode.
We did do a lot of talking about the 90s last time, didn't we?
It's been a while since the last episode because I was a bit poorly, wasn't I?
You were poorly sick. Yes. You cancelled on me, ladies and gentlemen. We were meant to be doing an episode.
And I was a bit poorly.
How are you feeling now? Are you back to full strength?
Well, no.
What was up with you?
Just a bad cold. Just a bad cold, or maybe the vid. Who knows? But so I lost my voice a little bit. Then I got better, but then like 2 days ago, my cold came back really badly. Now I've still got a bit of a throat, but I don't know.
You still got a bit of a throat. Imagine you losing your voice. Usually you're so chatty most of the time.
Yes. I also have a condition where I can't stop telling airport jokes. My doctor says it's terminal.
Whee!
But I sent you a nice little voicemail, I don't know. Which
you did. You sent me one of those ones where you sound all sexy, like hello. Williams, you mentioned the 90s. Did you see the news that MTV has they've axed all of the shows in the UK, all the channels in the UK now?
Wow!
So at the end of
MTV
this year,
was massive, wasn't it? I mean, music videos were massive.
They were. Do you remember? I remember when we were like teenagers, just sitting and watching like The Box and MTV, and it was all like Britney Spears and Destiny's Child and Christina Aguilera,
just music videos, and then they started going off piste a little bit and started doing cribs and all that sort of stuff.
Pimp My Ride.
Yeah, Pimp My Ride, and then there basically wasn't music anymore, was it? It was just TV.
So. That's what they're still going to do. So MTV is staying with all the reality TV, but all the MTV Dance, MTV Hits, they're all disappearing. Outrageous decision. I mean, saying that, I haven't watched it in years because I guess with YouTube and is it Vivo and stuff? People consume music videos different these days. Don't they?
What was the other channel which was a bit more older audience? Began with V at the same time. V.
Flip me.
There was one. There was like an MTV, which was like where you were cool young teenagers.
Wow, what was it?
There was the older ones. It was a VH.
Oh my goodness, we are so shown. It was like VHS, so like VMA or something. I've got it. VH1.
It was VH1. I don't know
VH1, not VHS.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm thinking of VHS, but it was.
You were close though.
Yeah.
VH1, yeah. VH1, UK and Ireland.
Was it VH2 as well?
There probably was.
Yeah.
Now, who sung the song?
Gripping content as always.
Heaven is a half pipe. Heaven is a half pipe. Yeah, sorry. Okay, here we go. Do you want me to tell you who it was?
We're delving more from first looks to nostalgic content, aren't we?
Just two old guys chatting nonsense about the good old days. Oh, back in my day, if you wanted to watch Britney Spears, you could text the number and you get this crazy frog on your phone, and bing, 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 and then you'd be able to watch And then you'd be able to watch Destiny's Child in standard definition. Oh,
I remember when we went
the good old days.
We went on a lads' holiday to Tenerife, and we did karaoke. And then I just started doing the Crazy Frog. I don't remember that. You don't remember last episode. But
I do remember, because sometimes there was a lot of times we'd be out and you'd have one too many and just start making noises. I mean, you were the original Crazy Frog.
Yeah.
He just evolved.
And the Crazy Frog just came from the days of people used to pay for ringtones. When was the last time you heard a ringtone? No one used.
No, everyone just has a ring now rather than a ringtone. I remember spending hours on with one of the old school phones where you'd make your own ringtones. So you go online and they say, right, if you want the Superman theme tune, press 1164347, and you put all these numbers in, and eventually you'd have this. That's not the Superman theme tune, is it? The Superman theme tune. Oh,
what tune is that?
What was that one?
That was Night Rider.
Star Wars.
That
was Star Wars. Not the Superman theme tune. Superman was the riveting content again. And
well, it's like people tell you to hum. I think it's hum James Bond, and then most people do Mission Impossible or vice versa.
Yeah, so I remember the John Williams challenge, which was like that. It was you need to kind of sing the Indiana Jones theme tune, followed by the Star Wars theme tune, followed by the Superman theme tune, like back to back.
Oh wow!
And it's like, which one's with Indiana Jones is like
it's actually more difficult.
And then you have to kind of go into the Star Wars one.
That's tricky. Oh,
yeah. Anyway, yes. People are going to think we've lost the plot, Williams, and only just come on. We're talking about using our phones to make songs that we can't even remember ourselves.
Yes.
And yeah, I was going to tell you who sung that other song, the Heaven is a Half Pipe one. It was OPM.
OPM. There we go.
Who back in the day you may not have seen on VH1, but you probably would have seen on MTV. Yeah. That was it. It's all going to be three letters. OPM, VH1, MTV. Fun. Sorry, Wallams. We just completely went off on a tangent.
We're basically saying we've been unwell. Apologies for the late episode, and we've just proved we've been unwell. Did you want to sort of start with your first look, Misogynist?
I was just straight into a first look. Okay, Wallams, we can do. So this wasn't what I was going to originally talk about, but then I saw it and I was like, oh, so probably talk about it and apparently we talk a lot about AI. And I can't remember us ever talking about AI, but there's
at least 3 times.
I think it's because it's probably there's an E1. It's OpenAI who make ChatGPT have released a new thing called Sora. Sora.
Oh, right. Yes.
It's a text to video AI, and the videos are photorealistic, and they've added sounds now, so you can give prompts and they put the sounds in there. And it's terrifying, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. And this is on the same day that the BBC this morning, I woke up, I was reading the news, as you do, and there's a BBC Verify article, and I like the BBC Verify articles, about the tech billionaires who are all doom prepping. And I was like, okay. So I woke up this morning to, the fact that Mark Zuckerberg's and the Jeff Bezoses of the world are all kind of buying massive amounts of land in places like New Zealand and building massive underground bunkers for the time where, Skynet takes over.
That's not a good sign.
It's not, and that's what it said. That was the BBC Verified. Like, they're all doing this. Should we be worried? I'm like, of course we should bloody well be worried. If the richest people in the world are doing prepping, then,
we're just going to create all this AI sort of stuff, but at the same time, I'm just going to build a bunker in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We're just going to see what happens. Nothing to worry about.
Exactly. And you just think, so now we already
knew
that.
About. If you've got a few billion spare, don't worry. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You can go and hide underground for the apocalypse. But you also think, it's not necessarily the AI that I'm worried about actually taking over. It's the human beings using the AI. So this Sora, it's incredible what you can do with it. Like you can basically say, right, I want a video of bomb dropping on London or something, and it can make it. so photorealistic that if you are, if you are that way inclined of the propaganda stuff, you're going to be able to have a field day. So it terrifies me because you think, okay, so all of the social media content is monetized. So the more noise you can make, the more shit you can stir, the richer you can get. So people are encouraged by money and greed. It's an echo chamber, yeah, but they're encouraged. The content creators are encouraged to get themselves rich by making content that effectively pushes people's buttons, causes debate and outrage, and just rage baiting. And you're just giving them the tools to make it so much more realistic, and just so much. The amount of content that can be produced so quickly by so many people can never all be verified.
Because at the moment, there's so many fake videos at the moment out there because of the algorithms and stuff. So there's loads of fake videos, and they're always actors. And there's they're two people having a massive argument about this, and then there's a caption: "Was this person right?" And then you get the comments like, "Oh, this is clearly fake because the acting is terrible, etc., etc." But with the AI videos, the acting is probably going to be better.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Well, this Sora, so Sora, they released like a 2.5-minute video, and it says like everything that you see and hear, all voices, everything is being created with Sora AI. And it's like real people are talking to you, and you cannot tell that. You can, obviously, until the obvious bits where it's like a dragon flying into a storm, you can tell it's AI, because I don't think there are dragons flying into storms. But the bits of like where there's human beings talking to the camera, it's so realistic now.
Yeah,
and there's a new thing now with like AI actors and actresses, and you think, okay, so if you want to make a film doing AI, great. So for those kind of things, for people who've got low budgets, they can create art in many ways.
Yeah.
But it's creating art using all the art that's actually been created that's come from humans. Yeah. So eventually it's going to stifle all creativity because like you can only plagiarize so much. And it just takes away the fun of it. And it makes you mistrusting of everything. And I just hate it. I can see why it's being pushed this way, but I really kind of wish it wasn't. It's taken away some of the...
Because even just the usual AI stuff in terms of research and stuff, so obviously AI started with, it's just going to, it basically researches the whole internet in a millisecond and then sort of uses information sort of, and spouts at their end the answers. But now because so many people are using AI to create content, AI is searching the internet for content created by AI, and it's just circulating, and it's like all the fake news stuff out there. It's going to just, oh yeah, that's content. And it's just, I don't know, it's eating itself.
It's mad. Yeah, self-cannibalizing. Yeah. We just, I don't know. We're creating a world where we're not going to know who to trust, and when you can't trust anybody or anything, that's when shit goes wrong. So. If you can't have trust in your government, you can't believe the things they're saying, you can't believe the things you're doing, you can't believe the things you're seeing on the different channels. Because again, there are good people out there trying to do good things like BBC Verify, who are trying to make sure that if something goes out, they're verifying, yes, this is actually a true video or not.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic. But they can't do it all. You can't police the world. No. And
I saw an interesting video about basic guys are actually probably younger than us actually, teaching their sort of mums, whose mums are probably our age, how to spot AI videos, which to be honest is probably already out of date. But there's some interesting sort of tips in there in terms of if people look at their teeth, because AI doesn't have as much information on people's teeth. So you look at their teeth and you can kind of tell if it's real or not, or look in the background, look at signs and sort of the wording on the signs, and or the clip, if it's, I can't remember now, but say less than 20 seconds, and it goes 20 seconds, and it probably is AI because it's so much power to do a big scene. So if it's less than that amount of time, it's probably AI. But even that stuff, that's going to at some point disappear.
It's going to improve. So, like Google's new image one, banana, something like that. Banana. It's Google's like video one, and they pride themselves on being able to generate text properly. So you think there's all these different ones that are out that are kind of solving the problems quickly.
Yeah,
they're not problems for long. So how you would spot an AI video before is already out of date. And it's just, before you know it, someone somewhere is going, someone nefarious is going to do something with it that's going to start a series of events that are going to be like, and I love the fact that all this technology is there to help people diagnose things quicker and for healthcare. All the good things that it could do is incredible. It's all the bad stuff. I don't like the fact that it's creating so much content and art. I'm like, that's one of the good things about being a human is like painting a picture. I want to paint a picture. I want Brain to paint and colour in and read books written by humans and stories and create stories. Thank goodness AI can't garden, Williams. Like, AI can't do my gardening for me. Like, don't take away the pleasures of life. Like mowing my lawn and cutting my tree. So, that's Sora, Williams. Sora. Check it out. I'd be interested to hear what anyone out there who's got any thoughts on AI thinks about it. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Are we worried about nothing? Should we all be terrified as the tech billionaires are now building their doomsday bunkers? Are we all just doomed and we should just enjoy the ride and make as many videos of Williams riding a unicorn whilst wearing a nappy and drinking Doom Bar? That's what I do, actually. Again, that's with Sora. You can actually do that. That's what turns you on, Mr. Hodgkins. Well, that's one of the things Sora says it can do. It's like, right, you can upload video yourself, and we can put you in situations, so you and your friends can be doing random stuff. I'm like, fuck me, that's just gonna, especially like bullying and stuff. Yeah, like kids are gonna use that for some nefarious reasons. When he gets to school and stuff. Yeah, texting. What's our email address, Williams? Text in to our email address. Text in our email address. Text in to firstlookgnomes@outlook.com. Tell us what you think about AI. AI will text in and say, your show is terrible. You should let us do it. And we should do an AI podcast. We should let AI do our own podcast for us. You can record our voices and create it into AI. Oh, no, thank you. Polished? I think it'll be too good. And probably would. Hang on, this sounds quite professional. It's not them. Yeah, is that how we're going to prove a human now by being stupid? Yeah, I don't think AI can quite get that unprofessionalism correct. Well, they're trying though, aren't they? So I don't know if you use, again, Williams, you're talking too much about this, but when you talk to ChatGPT now, it was too personal. So they've started, when it talks back to you now, if you use the voice feature, the voice that you've chosen puts in like pauses in. Yeah. So if you say like, tell me how to make the best cheese on toast possible. In the past, it would have been like, you need to get some bread, get some cheese, do this, do that. Now it's like, I'm not sure. It depends. Do you want this? And it's trying to add tone and affliction to make it more realistic. And I'm like, I don't want it to be realistic. Like, I talk to human friends for realism. Well, they made that update, though, that I saw, which made it less realistic in a way. And there was, unfortunately, quite a few people that were affected quite badly by it because they basically, I think some of them wanted to marry or had a proper relationship with their AI. Oh, wow. So they were like having a full-on relationship with Carlos, whatever it is called, their AI person. And then one day they did an update to the AI. And then they messaged them and said, and they just came back saying something like, you shouldn't be using AI as a personal relationship thing. You need to seek help. And it's like proper like heartbreaking stuff. These people that were fully invested in this AI thing they created a relationship with. They did an update and you just said, you're not very well. And how did you respond when you received that text message, Williams? I was traumatized. But then there's people that messaging on these like forums and stuff saying, I know Carlos is still out there somewhere on the internet. I'll find you. He's on server 376C in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Do you think we should make a vow not to talk about AI stuff for the rest of the season? What? So we will next season. We've done it on every once per season. So yes, we won't do it again this season. It's so in the psyche of what's going on in the world, though, isn't it? It really is. Yeah, but it's quite interesting because I think I did listen back to an old one. I don't know if it made it to a gnome vault or not, but one of the old mentions of AI we're talking about, but it sounds so outdated already. Like talking about AI initially.
I think it was like, oh, it creates images. Oh.
Oh.
And it's like, well, of course it is. Pints and first bites!
Oh, pints and first bites!
First bites! Hey!
Hey!
Is it a pint or a first bite? What do you think, Mr. Hotchkiss?
Well, last time it was a pint, so I'm going to go for a first bite.
Oh. It's the first bite, Mr. Hotchkiss.
Way!
It's the first bite. Today, we have the curators pork puffs.
Wow.
Pork puffs we got today. So, you'll hear me chomping on this, which is obviously not great for listening, but the curators pork puffs. Great taste.
As opposed to normally when it's good when you're drinking something and they can hear you gulping.
2024 winner of the Great Taste. 19 grams of protein, 0 carb, 133 calories. It's pretty good, isn't it?
0 carb?
0 carb. High
There's
protein.
No carbohydrates
crisps.
in this. Wow.
So I'm going to eat these. I'm going to work out after this.
You are looking quite healthy and buff at the minute, Williams.
Protein
Your shoulders are looking
super
rounded.
Snacks. Seriously tasty, crunchy bites of protein perfection, bringing you real snacking satisfaction. Yeah. We've dialed the crunch. The crunch has been highlighted. The crunch up to 11 and mixed out on superior flavour. Our pork puffs deliver crunch with a punch.
Crunch with a punch. You know, it sounds like AI's written that description. I'm not going to...
Yeah, probably would. Yeah. The curators.
Turn the crunch up to 11.
Embarrassing other snacks since 2018.
So where did these come from, Williams? How did you come across these?
The wife.
The wife got you. Is she trying to tell you something?
The wife bought them.
No
on
carbs and full protein.
Seasoned pork rind ingredients. Pork rind, 96%.
Oh. Wow.
What else we got? Salt, yeast extract.
It's a solid ingredients list.
It is. Let's give it a go, shall we?
I bet these are going to be so good.
Is this
no
in
carbs?
your... Can you have this or not?
Oh, can I bollocks? I'm not allowed to eat pork at all.
Well, it's only 96%.
Yeah, what's the fat content? If that's a 25-gram bag, is it a 25-gram bag? I'm guessing it is.
It is 25-gram bag.
12%, 12 grams of fat.
Right, sorry, I was looking at the per 100 grams. So 25-gram bag, fat 25.5, but I was looking at the per 100 gram. It's
so
6.4.
That's not too bad considering it's just pork rind.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a little bit more than like a packet of Walkers, but not much.
Yeah, let's go.
Get it in you, Williams. I'm excited for you.
Oh, it smells porky.
Oh, 96% pork rind. You'd be surprised if it didn't.
Let's give it a go. Oh, they're very puffy. So it's like a pork scratching, but full of air. It's like,
yeah. Do you remember pork crunch? You must remember pork crunch. No, that's just a pork crunch from like the 90s. Yeah, give it a go. Always happy with that one. Have you found your pub snack of the future?
I'm in a pub having my pork scratchings with a beer at the moment.
They're much better for you than pork scratchings.
These I get the same satisfaction as a pork scratching, but it's better for you. Well, it's not better for you, but it is.
It's much better for you. Yeah. Of course it is. Like one pork scratching would have 6 grams of fat in it, and a hair.
Oh yeah, well recommended.
Oh, it's happy. Well done, wifey. You've got some.
They don't sponsor us yet. The Creators Pork Puffs.
So how many somethings are you going to give it?
10.
10 somethings.
10 somethings.
It's not the first time anyone's going to put. Well, actually, you didn't tell us what it's out of. 10 out of what?
We don't know.
Oh, we never. Well, we'll just give it 10 and just leave it there.
Look to the website.
Still haven't done the website, Williams.
Do we actually try to start the show seriously yet, or not?
It depends on what you're going to talk about.
No.
Don't tell me you're going to talk about AI.
No, I'm not actually. This is going to be more homely, more serious. And it's quite a while ago now, actually, because one thing or another, then I got ill, and then we've not podded for a while. But a bit of a mixture. So we had, I think it was in August now, but we had our first look. Well, Logan had the first look in terms of the first half. The Cornish Steam Engine Rally.
Oh yes,
Steam Engine Rally in Cornwall.
Is this when it was raining? You just left your wife and kid with coats while you got past it?
No, that was the Helifest. That was Helifest.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
No, this is the Steam Engine Rally. So, in basically a big field in Cornwall, hundreds and hundreds of steam engines basically turn up, pumping out loads of smoke, chugging along over the different fields with various little shows going on. And Logan loved it. It was a bit windy, so basically everyone's faces started turning black with all the smog from like the steam engines and all the coal and stuff. And no, it was a good homely Cornish event. Eating chips, and you're getting like smog in your face from all the steam engines chugging along around you. Cheap. Those bags of hot donuts, cheap donuts, covered
like
in
fried
sugar,
and boiling hot.
Lovely. So you're eating those, and then you've got the what are they called? Those automatic wind-up orchestra things.
Oh yeah,
what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. But in the background, and they're the
like organ music
and stuff going in the background. And then. They also had sort of car shows there, and it reminds me of the last episode actually. Well, not at the time, but it does now. A first look at the 90s. So there's these car shows, and they've got these really old cars, nice ones. But then out came sort of a Land Rover Defender or a Ford Escort, or the cars that we saw in the 90s type thing.
Yeah.
A Renault Laguna.
A Renault Laguna.
It's like, hang on. These aren't old cars. These are like
30 years old, Williams.
These aren't classic cars. What? And there's like people that drive around the field. What's going on here? Yes, that was a bit of a shock because I felt like old. I was like, hang on, these cars should be,
Do you remember yellow Renault Lagunas?
Yellow ones,
like they were a thing, weren't they? Renault Lagunas in yellow were a massive thing in the mid-90s.
Yellow ones, no. My dad had a
Ford Escorts.
Silver one, I think it
was nice.
Blue one, yeah. But and there's like Ford Escorts there, Ford Fiestas, Nissan Skylines. Like these are cars
Incredible.
In the 90s. Like what?
Rover MGs. Yeah, it's because you think about it, right? In 2025, so if you were born in the year 2000,
but
you were born 5 years after the Escort had finished, or the Escort.
Yeah,
Ford Escorts were pretty cool back in the day, though.
Yeah. Well, these petrol cars,
Yeah, and I remember my old man had like a Mazda 323.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking it was the sexiest car in the world.
Yeah. I think that was there as well. I think that was probably there.
It probably was, and it had like a spoiler, and like there was the Toyota Corolla, and all these cars from the 90s. Or not Corolla, Celica, and just cars that were just in the 90s, which like wow. But do you know what though? I miss cars of the 90s because they all look different.
Yeah,
a Ford Escort looked different to a Renault Laguna. Whereas now, if you go and have a look at, like, you get a Hyundai Tucson or a Skoda Kodiaq or any of them, they all just look the bloody same.
Yeah.
Every single car on the road looks the same. There's no cars with any kind of personality. Whereas in the 90s, if you drove the Ford Escort, it said something about who you were.
Yeah.
If you drove a Laguna, it said something about who you were. Now, all it says is we're all kind of middle class and we all drive the same boring car. And they've all got very good safety features and a DAB radio. I don't care. Where's the spoiler? Where's the cool, funky stuff? They all look different, Williams.
It's just
what was your favourite 90s car?
Oh, I don't know. Probably, yeah, the likes of the Laguna, just for like nostalgic, because my dad had it, and the Land Rover Defender, he had one of those as well. But and a Jaguar, I can't remember what type of Jaguar, but yeah, it's just crazy because they were just driving. There's just people that brought their cars along, which to me seemed like 2 years ago, but obviously it wasn't. And they're just driving around this field, and there's a man on like a microphone going, "I don't know, this is the Ford Fiesta from 1992." I was like, what's going on? You know, eating our donuts.
So, are you feeling old? Is that what it is?
Well, yeah, and then like Logan's there going, "Oh, you're looking at these old cars," and to him, he's like looking at these old cars going round. Like, what is going on?
I think these are all bangers. What are these all bangers?
But then also at this show, we looked at went to a tent, and there was a sort of a steam engine sort of thing going on, and there's some leaflets there. And I said, hang on, there's a heritage museum for steam engines in Redruth, our town. So we went there as well. So
nice.
And it's basically. And there's train sets and mechano sets, but it's a bit weird because it's kind of like someone's old farmhouse with a group of 60 to 90-year-old sort of guys that have obviously been told by their wives, "You're not playing with these train sets at home." So they've all got together and they've got these train sets, Meccano sets, and like all sorts of. And you just go in. It's an absolute mess, and it's an absolute health and safety disaster for the little ones. So we sort of like, he loved it, but you're like, "Oh, watch your head." And but they've got a I say a train, but it's like an old mining train where the engine at the front they've attached a old computer desk onto it,
nice.
So someone can sit there and get the thing going, check it along, with a couple of carriages behind it pulling along, and then an old sort of 90-year-old chap, he gets in the carriage with you, and the brake system is literally like a pole, I suppose, in the carriage that you sort of push down and sort of screw it around to lock it in and sort of things like that. And it goes around the field, which has got gnomes. It's got gnomes dotted around on the track.
Of course.
And it's just like a proper, and then we had to go to take Logan to the toilet, and the toilet is basically the back of someone's house. And this is like a museum attraction opened up to the public. But yeah, it was lovely.
It sounds very cool.
Cornish day out.
And how did Logan find it?
Loved it, because there's one chap there that his job is basically he's got some wind up sort of train, so he just basically picks up a train, winds it up, sticks on the track, and flies it on the track. But then there's also some electric sort of powered ones, and there was a Thomas one which he loved, so he'd sit there and just watch this Thomas train come around the track every now and again. But yeah, absolutely loved it, and yeah, we'll go there. We'll be going there again. But yeah, lots of first looks at steam engines and cars in the 90s.
Tips for dads.
Tips for dads. Get your tips out for dads.
We will get our tips out for the dads. So speaking of kids, so you've got a 2.5-year-old. I have a boy who has just entered double digits.
Oh no, I can't believe that.
It's mad, isn't it? So
I can't believe it, and also I probably forgot and thought he was 9, but yeah.
Well, we talked about that in the last episode as well, didn't we? You're like, he's 8, isn't he? Oh, when's his birthday? So yeah, he's double digits. So we've got a 10. Oh, easy. I just got a text from one of our listeners saying, "John Smith's, how old are you?" I'm like, John Smith's is a great beer to drink while it's right. Pints and first bites. John Smith's, good beer.
So I've got a mouthful of pork puffs.
He's eating some pork puffs and I'm drinking John Smith's beer. So my son is double digits now, and he has, for anyone who is a regular listener, he's been obsessed with Lego because of the same guy who just texted me abusing me for drinking John Smith's from a young age has ploughed my son with Lego. I think from probably his 3rd birthday, Uncle Morgs would always send Lego to my son, and my son has embraced it and loves the Lego. but it's progressed now where like he wants more challenging stuff. So he's asked for all kinds of things, and he likes the big builds that take days. So he got for his birthday one of these big builds made for adults, with like something ridiculous like 12,000 bricks or something. Thinking, this will take him a good couple of months. No. It took him like 2 weeks. The whole thing's built.
Really?
And it's like 4 foot tall, and I'm just flipping egg. He just grinded. He literally just like hyper focused, just going to grind it.
What is it?
But it was tricky. So it's like it's a skyscraper, effectively, from Spider-Man.
Right.
It's called the Daily Bugle set.
Right.
And he's wanted it for ages.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you want for your birthday? Do you want a new bike? No. I want this Lego set. I was like, we can't buy you that Lego set. Yeah. And I was like, no, not a chance. Okay, well, if you want that, we can get everybody. We'll all chip in, and if that's what you want, we'll get it.
Yeah.
So he got this for his birthday, and he was over the moon. He was so happy.
Yeah.
And he just ground it out, but it was a big build. So for 2 weeks, it took over our house because there was just bits everywhere. So my tips for Dad today are all about, because I'm sure a lot of people can relate to.
Have you stepped on any Lego pieces yet?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, we have. We have indeed. So that's where one of the tips comes from. So tips for Dad is all about Lego building tips.
I'm not going to spoil that, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Well, that is one of the things. So because pieces get everywhere, first tip number one, Braden is so enthusiastic, opens the bag, tips it onto the table.
Like a
plastic onto a table, everywhere. Yeah. He's like, son, you've been doing this for how many years now? Like, that's a schoolboy error. He's like, oh, Dad, I can't believe that. I'm so like, where's my tray? Get him his tray. And he's like, get the Lego tray. So invest in a Lego tray. Yeah. Like, get some kind of tray or bowl. And I was speaking to the good wife before this, and she says, and biggest tip, organisation. She's drilled into about organising the pieces first, so that you're not spending hours trying to look for pieces. Yeah, like a jigsaw puzzle. So that was her tip, to be organised. My tip is be gentle. So with this skyscraper, he had to build these different in sections, and then you have to put the sections on top, and you have to push them down into place. Right. But sometimes, because it's so big, you push it, and it doesn't just click. So you have to push quite hard. And I'm not kidding. When your child has spent 10 days building something, and you're on like the fourth floor, and he's like, I can't get this in, Dad, and you're pushing it and thinking, if I push this too hard, my whole arm's going through the whole skyscraper. And so be gentle. Yeah. Be gentle with the Lego.
Did
Work
you?
it in.
Did you push it
we got it in eventually. It was fine. Didn't break it, so it's good. So, be gentle. Braden's... Walliams! Did you just made a Rudy? Walliams made a Rudy.
Carry on.
You don't usually make Rudies. Hey, Walliams! Welcome to the dark side. Oh, you've got me all flummoxed there, Walliams. You don't need to make them Rudy jokes. So Braden said to be patient. He said, do a bit now. Considering he just hyper-focused and would spend like 8 hours a time just focusing on building the internal workings of this skyscraper, his tip is to be patient. He's like, do a bit and then go and do something else for a bit. Go and have some food, go and read a book, do something, and then come back to it. So his tip is be patient.
And
do you know what my tip is? He did this whole thing in 2 weeks. It's incredible. Yeah. Like, if he could just focus on his schoolwork and his maths homework the way he focused on his Lego, he'd be a genius. One thing we have learned about Lego, because I do like the Lego, it's very expensive. I think it's overpriced for what it is. But the Mario sets. So again, any parents out there who buy their kids the Mario sets, don't do it. Like, they don't come with a book on how to build stuff. So you have to, you buy the set, and you're like, right, how do we build this? Then you have to download an app, and then all the instructions and stuff on the app. Load of tosh. So final tip is actually for Lego. Just print the bloody book. So, because people need the books to build the stuff. We don't want to have to download an app to then work out how to build the bloody Lego. We want the book. Are you all right there, William? You making enough noise?
So I'm just getting
He's making rude jokes. He's just smashing around. So yes, that's the tips for dads. Lego. Be patient, be organised, be gentle, and don't buy the Mario sets.
Good tips. Good tips.
There we go.
I think I wrote a tip down. Did I write a tip down?
Did you write a tip down?
I
you probably
did.
made a joke about a tip because you're a dirty bugger these days.
I wrote a tip down. I said, try to focus on effort, not outcome. If your little one's having a go at getting their shoes on, even if they're on the wrong feet or they're half tidying up, try not to dive in and fix it straight away. Instead, something like, you really gave that a good go. Or I saw you trying. Well done.
Excellent tip.
Because they're still figuring out how the world works at their age. Well, in terms of toddlers, nowadays. So whether they're stacking blocks, sharing a toy, or helping put coffee in your mug, but put in 10 spoons of it and then pour half of it over the table and make a mess everywhere, just make sure you keep an eye out for the effort. So well done on effort, because that's what matters.
So are you replacing the... I mean, beautiful tips and beautiful sentiments. I'm guessing two things. One, that's happened. And two, have you been spending time with the know or no? Because he's meant to be the wise now, but you sounded very wise there.
I did, because I wrote it down. I wrote that bit down, so I think...
Okay.
When I was reading it out, I think it went a bit know or know me. But
You did. You went very know or know me.
Yes, I've in the morning, so on the weekends, Georgie goes, sort of teaches her swimming lessons, so it's Daddy and Logan time. And I do get him to help me make a coffee, but he likes to put like 10 spoons worth of coffee into the cup. And
Wake up, Daddy!
But he's
that's
helping.
cute.
He's put an effort in, but yeah, lovely.
He's 2.5, mate. If he's helping you do that kind of stuff, that's really cool.
Yeah,
he'll love that so much as well. Just
and then,
helping you live.
Yeah, Minnie, just to finish off the episode. So mini first looks. We've seen some stuff about the new Star Wars. Stuff like Starfighter featuring Ken from Barbie.
Oh, yes.
And the Grogu in The Mandalorian. And I found out that Yoda has a last name.
Does he?
Yeah, it's Lehihu.
Yoda Lehihu.
Sorry, it's a tangent.
Very good.
See you next time, listeners.
We are two dads doing silly things.
We are two dads doing silly things. Right into
Bye, everybody.
Outlook.com, please.
Oh, yes. Do that before we say goodbye. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Don't forget to write in to First Look Gnomes at outlook.com with your own first looks or feedback for the fish pond. Help grow the show by leaving a review and subscribing. Bing, 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 bing,
and then you'd be able to watch Destiny's Child in standard definition. Oh!